All right, Skinny Mini here. Yeah, that's me. Uh, Big old fat guy. But it is going away. This is week 5. So what's new and exciting? I don't know. Let's see. Where can I start? It was 113 degrees in the RV yesterday. The sweat was rolling off of my fat butt. I probably had additional weight loss yesterday because of the extreme heat here in the desert. Do not worry, I am taking in tons of water, tons of extra water on top of my regular scheduled water to make sure that I stay hydrated. It's very important in this heat. So, the big news is we had friends test positive for the beer bug, COVID 19, Corona, Rona, the Rona, whatever the hell you want to call it. We had very close friends that we socialized with test positive. Um, I've been to their house for coffee. We've been out to dinner and sat across the table. We do try to keep our social distance when we're in the pool and things like that. Hi, JL, how are you? So here's the big question. Do you feed a cold or not? Um, I'm not going to lie. I went out to McDonald's for dinner Friday night. I got me a double cheeseburger, some fries, and a vanilla milkshake. Um, Robert Roberts, can you park in the shade and don't you have AC? Yeah, we have AC. This is a full size bus. It's 43 and a half feet long. With the temperatures reaching 120 ish in the desert, there is no such thing as shade. So we can't do that. But that has been taken care of, guys. We are moving into the bedroom during the heat of the day. Um, I just tried to cool off the whole bus yesterday, and the heat was just too much. And that happens in the desert. Um, it's just the way it is. My brother is in Tucson, and he ran his big, massive house air conditioners all day. They never shut off, and the coolest he could get it inside that house with all that insulation was 84 degrees. So it's just, I mean, it's hot, but it's okay. We have adjusted to it to a point. Yesterday was a little extreme. Today will be much better because we have the air conditioning already boxed into the bedroom area. We just kind of like sitting out here. There's a little more space, but it is what it is. We'll move into the bedroom. We'll stay cool. Uh, but my concern is, what do I do about the diet and this me possibly having the virus? I mean, do I need more calories in a day to fight this virus, to have the energy? Uh, then you know where I'm at. I'm up in Bullhead City, Kingman area, where 93 heads up from Kingman off of 40 to Vegas is where I'm at. We're just in a heat bowl. There's nothing I can do. And because of how I'm feeling, I don't feel safe driving to someplace like Flagstaff, Arizona, or Williams, Arizona, where it would possibly be a little cooler because you're up in the elevation, and some of those parks have shade and things, and the temperature is 15 or 20 degrees lower. My concern is my symptoms. I have a little bit of a headache. I have some soreness in the upper chest area across my whole chest. So, no, it's not a heart attack. Um, I feel like I was hit by a bus. I just feel run down and drained. Um, I don't feel tired. It's not like I'm sleeping all day yet. They say, some people say they have slept 3, 4 days, woken up and felt like the flu was gone. And that's usually how I fight the flu, is I lay in bed a couple of days and I feel a lot better. My question is how many calories do I need in a day? Right now I'm taking in 1,200 calories. I'm still doing it. I mean, I went out to McDonald's and I splurged a little bit and I had a double cheeseburger, fries, and a milkshake. And guys, I was dreaming about that milkshake because it was hot Friday. It was well over 110 out here. So I really wanted a milkshake. Will it affect my weight loss? I really don't know. They say that if one time, it's really not cheating. I knew what I was doing. It wasn't like I, snuck it. It's not like I'm hiding it. I openly admit it. Just like I had a slice of cheese last night when I went to bed. I felt a little hungry after, I don't know what it was, 9 o'clock or whatever it was, 9:30. When we finally got it cool enough to get into bed, I had an extra slice of cheese. It's not the end of the world. I think I'm going to need a few more calories in my energy snacks. Yeah, I like how I say that. I kind of like that catchphrase of energy snacks. I think 100 calories may not be enough to have the energy to fight my way through this if I really do have it. Like I've said in my other videos, I don't know about the testing. The only place that I know right now that I can get tested because of my location is at the hospital. And when I called the hospital, they said, we're only testing if your symptoms are bad and strong enough that we feel that you need to be admitted. Otherwise, we are not conducting the test on you. Which tells me they don't have the staff or the manpower to do the testing. So, it is what it is. Tomorrow's my weigh-in. I'm really looking forward to my weigh-in. I really have stuck with the diet. I've done very well with the water. I had the McDonald's Friday night, so I'm wondering how that's going to affect me. I'm looking for 2 to 3 pounds loss. I'm not looking for the big numbers that I had the first 4 weeks of this. I think I'm going to hit that plateau where it's a little slower, that 5 pounds a week, 6 pounds a week. I don't think I'm going to have that. I think it's going to slow down to 2-3 pounds a week. I can't swear to that. Lori's making tuna fish, if you're wondering what's going on behind me. She's making tuna fish with onions and mayonnaise and
very light mayonnaise.
Very light mayonnaise. And we only put it on lettuce. It doesn't go on bread or toast or anything like that. I won't have any. I'm not a fan of tuna fish. I mean, if she fed it to me, I would eat it, but I'm really not. If I have other options, I'm taking other options. I'd have a hard choice between liver and onions and tuna fish. I'm not really sure which one. I know which one I take. I take the tuna fish. It ain't that bad. But that's what's going on. I mean, what am I eating? I'm eating Cheerios. I'm eating Yoplait 100-calorie Greek yogurts that are whipped yogurt. They only come in 2 flavors here, strawberry cheesecake and peaches and cream. They're 100 calories. They're in a cup. I pull the lid off, and I don't have to measure. I am making muffins from Pillsbury. Is it Pillsbury, Lori? Yeah, it's
Pillsbury or Betty Crocker.
Pillsbury or Betty Crocker muffin mix. It's a 1/4 cup, 1 tablespoon, and 1 teaspoon of water. A minute and 10 seconds in the microwave. I do have my peanut butter cookies, which is 3 tablespoons of Betty Crocker peanut butter cookie mix and 1 tablespoon of water for 30 seconds in the microwave. It comes out more like a cake than a cookie. That's one of the symptoms I'm having. I'm really having a hard time focusing. I'm eating lettuce wraps with one slice of Hillshire ultra thin turkey, which is 60 calories, and an ultra thin slice of provolone from Sargento's.
Yes,
The total calorie intake on that is about 101. There's 100 between the cheese and the turkey, and there's about 1 in the leaf of lettuce. I use iceberg lettuce, which is a negative calorie food. It takes you more energy to chew the lettuce than it has in it. I drink a lot of water. We are eating lean and green for dinner, although we've been cheating a little bit lately. We've been trying to get the calories more than worrying about being lean and green. Last night we had frozen macaroni and cheese and ham. It was about 350 to 400 calories a serving. It was a little light, but we were not hungry. At that time, it was like 109 in here.
Yeah.
So we really weren't hungry. So that may have been why I had cheese last night. Because usually I don't feel hungry at night. So my biggest question right now is do I need extra calories to fight this virus? For right now, I feel okay. I feel like I'll have the energy to fight it. But I'm not sure. I'm not going to swear to it. So that's what's going on with the diet, guys. I really hope, I was really hoping to start cooking on camera, or at least trying to figure out how to do it so that you could see what I was doing, so that if you wanted to try it, you could. But I really haven't been able to figure it out that I can show you. I was using my smoker for a while. Tonight we're going to have cauliflower pizza, as long as I don't like freaking go from this to, being half dead in the bed. At supper time, I have the cauliflower cooked. I'll make the crust out here. We're living in the bedroom, so it's okay that I turn the oven on out here. It really doesn't matter. It's going to be hot out here. So guys, that's what's going on. I am still on the diet. I have cheated a little bit. This is like my 3rd cup of coffee, things like that. But I'm okay. I have a few symptoms. I am not tested positive, mainly because there's no testing facilities around here. We'll see. If it really gets bad, I may hire a car and go to Vegas to get a test, just to make everybody happy. If you test positive, there's nothing different you can do. If you're positive, they tell you to self-quarantine. Well, I'm already self-quarantined. Lori and I have decided that for the next 2 weeks, we will self-quarantine. We're going to stay in the RV. We're not going to associate with people. We're not going to be social. We will go outside and sit on the patio to get some vitamin D from the sun, but we're not going to go out in public. If we need food, we order it. I go to Walmart. They put the food in the car, and I pull off. I wear a mask. Now, even with sitting in my car, I wear a mask while they put the food in my car, just so that I can't give them anything and they can't pass anything to me, because they also they wear a mask. The one thing I can tell you is I wish we would have done it a little different, just a little bit different, and taken this a little more serious. There were no active cases here. There wasn't. There was 9 in 2 months or something. One death from a man that they brought in from one nursing home in California. They brought him in here to a nursing home, and he passed away. Overnight, we spiked. We have 1,700 confirmed cases, with 92 deaths so far in the last 45 days. It has really spiked around here. I have cold sweats right now. Sorry about that if my head's glistening. Um, but I'll be okay. I am going to keep recording these videos as long as I can about my diet and how Corona is affecting it. And I'm also doing an actual series on the questions and concerns and my fears, and it's for my grandchildren, what's going on in their lives. So if you get a chance, watch those videos. Listen, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm probably going to do a lot of videos because I am a social person. I like to be social active. Hi, Linda. How are you? So I'll be popping on all day long because I really don't have anything else to do. Shut up in a little section of the RV because of the heat. We're in a very small area of air conditioned. Seems Republicans didn't take it that seriously. Don't know why a virus like this would be so partisan. That has nothing to do with why we didn't take it so seriously. What I can tell you is because we did have masks early on, we did self-quarantine from when Las Vegas shut down all the casinos. We have pretty much self-quarantined. What happened was we are in a gated community because of the temperatures. And I'm not saying that what you're saying is false or true or none of that. I'm telling you, me personally, because I am a Republican. Me personally, we let our guard down because it wasn't New York. It wasn't New Jersey. We had 9 cases in the whole county. Thanks. In the whole county, we had 9 cases and 1 death. And the 1 death came from a transfer from nursing home to nursing home from California. So they can't even really say he got the corona here and died from that. They're not sure if he brought it from the nursing home in California or not. It was very recently when they opened up travel in this area that the numbers started spiking, but we stayed self-quarantined, guys. We live in a gated community, so it was only the people in the community, and we pretty much social distanced. It's just that we let our guard down, and I wish I would have done things a little differently. Did I take the virus seriously? Probably not serious enough. Because I went to their house for coffee. We have sat down to dinner together in a public place because we all are doing the same thing. So it's like family doing the same thing in a house. You don't really social distance at your house, but should you? Probably, in case your wife picks it up. I never said it was fake. You can go back through all my posts on Facebook. I never said it was fake. There's a lot of memes that I put up that kind of refer to it, but I was laughing at the time. It was that I found it funny more than that I believed it. I don't believe this is going to go away on November 3rd either, or 4th. I don't believe that. I don't believe this virus is going to go away like that. I think this is real. Yeah, I agree with you, JL, and that's something we never talked about. That was something we never discussed that around here. It was 9. 9 confirmed cases. But there was no testing. There's no testing now. I cannot go out and get a test in this area. So there are some issues about that. Looking back, if I was to give somebody advice, I would say take it a little serious, man. If you haven't had it, Self-quarantine. We did. We self-quarantined. Lori and I self-quarantined for 2 months. We didn't. If somebody was walking down towards us on the same side of the street, Lori and I crossed the street. That's how serious we took this in the beginning. When we got here, we got comfortable with the people we were around.
The pool isn't open to the public.
And the pool isn't open to the public, so we didn't have an influx of public people coming in. It was the people in this community. And at the pool, every day it's the same people coming to the pool. So you just kind of began to socialize with these people because we are social beings. And I let my guard down. My wife did better than I did. She wore her mask much more often than I did. It wasn't that I didn't take it serious. It was part of my ears. I remember you guys quarantined and played online slots. We played online slots. We walked through the town. Remember the town, how empty it was? Is Lori okay? Lori is doing wonderful. She shows no symptoms whatsoever.
I take vitamins every
She
day.
takes vitamins every day, which I don't. I am now on a regimen of things to take in the morning to help fight this. I also went to their house during the time they think they contracted the virus. I was in their home in a closed area. Lori has only seen them one time, socially distanced in a pool. So there's been a big spread of that. There is no way for Lori and I to social distance in an RV. We're stuck with each other.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse. I mean, if it wasn't so hot, I would probably send her in the bedroom and kind of fight it out here on the couch where it's not, where we can't keep it cool, and keep her in the air conditioning back there,
It's
the
too
social
late.
distance.
We
but we
kiss
just-
we kiss each other good night.
We
every
kiss each other. We do those things. It's just, but on a positive note, my accountant has someone that his wife tested positive, was flat on her back for 3 weeks with it, and today it's supposed to be hotter than yesterday. It's supposed to reach 117. There is no wind. It'll probably get closer. It'll have a feel like temperature of 125. It's just blazing. We are on the water kick and all that, but what was I saying, baby?
Oh, you were
Oh.
talking about the husband.
The husband has not tested positive. They ate together, slept together, did all the things normal husband and wives do in a normal relationship, and she had it flat on her back for 3 weeks, and he never even coughed. So it's it is going to be a little rough because we are going to be in a very small area. We may go back to playing slots online. People kind of liked that when we were doing that, so we may do that again.
I'm moving to the bedroom.
She's headed to the bedroom now. It's getting warm already in here because we've turned the air off in this area and pushed it all into the bedroom.
Princess?
The headaches are like right here. So you know how I feel. My headaches are like real here. The corner of my eyes, it feels like a sinus headache. The scary part of it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday it started. And it could be just the heat and the diet. I have said that over and over again. I don't want anybody to think that I'm assuming that I have it. But Wednesday I had these headaches and they just started, and it's been this hot, guys. This isn't like a recent heat wave. We're headed for a record number of days that it's been 110 degrees or hotter every day. So this is not like something new for us, this heat. And I'm 5 weeks into the diet, so I just can't say that is what it is. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I had the headache. We got told about this couple being positive Friday afternoon just before dinner, and a little light bulb went click. Maybe that is why it is. I don't know, but I'm going to keep recording because I don't know. And there is a little fear in not knowing because I can't just run to the doctor and get a test. Tomorrow I am going to try and get tested. I'm going to see if I can find a lab within a safe driving distance. But the heat in here right now is it's probably closing in on 90 degrees in the living room. Hey, Sunshine, how's the bedroom?
Wonderful. The boss been in here.
The bedroom is cool. She's saying it's wonderful. She actually woke up at 6:30 this morning because we did this last night to cool the bedroom down. And she woke up this morning about 6:30, 7 o'clock because it was so cold in the bedroom. So that's going to help. So, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to actually try and take a shower. That sucks out here. If you're not from Arizona, you don't understand it. I do not need to turn on the hot water to take a steaming shower. All I got to do is turn on the cold water, let it run for about 30 seconds, and it comes out piping hot. So hot that you don't even want to be under it. There is no such thing as cool water here. The ground is so hot that the water heats up underground and comes into your house heated. With that, I'm out of here, guys. Remember, God loves you. Lord knows I am trying. And keep me in your prayers. I hope I don't have it, but who knows? God is in control. We're out. God bless. I'll talk to you soon.